Hello, fans, and welcome to tonight's game between the Florida Gators and the Florida State Seminoles. And before we go any further, let's check in on our Star Watch, Dick. And, of course, here's our starting lineup.
We have a couple of true point guards running their team tonight, and they're running the show. This will be a treat for any basketball fan.
This game is definitely about rivalry. Let's go courtside to Aaron Andrews.
It's going to be a hot one, guys. These two teams will leave everything on the floor tonight in hopes of sending the other team home as losers. There's been a lot of talk down here on the sidelines. It's now time for these guys to let their actions speak for themselves.
Aaron Andrews always close to the action. On the outside. Goes up for two. Gets it to go. He can put points up, and he can move the ball.
Hey, when the scorer is able to read and react to pressure like this, holes start showing up in the defense.
Shoots it. Gets the J to fall. Didn't look like anything was going to keep him from the basket there, Dick.
Doing a wonderful job putting the ball on the floor and getting into the painted area.
The center gets the ball. For two. There was no doubt about that one. Looking to move it around the perimeter. There's a double team waiting there. Puts it on the floor and up and under. Jumper won't go. Pushes it up. Pull up jumper left side. Knocks it down. He can't stay with it.
He's got to get some help from his teammates on D. Look at that spacing.
Tries for two. He gets that one to fall. He shoots from the top of the circle. Busts the J. Nice to have you along with us tonight. Dick Vitale and Aaron Andrews alongside. I'm Brad Nessler. We got a good one going. Puts up the tray.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly. Great pressure, great double team. Really explosive.
Watkins picks up the foul. First team foul. And he's going to pick up the foul, and oh, look at the look on his face.
I'll tell you what, he's disgusted, but so is his coach.
Into their zone motion now. On the elbow, they feed down to the low block. And the block. Ball's going to stay down here. Here's the inbound play on the baseline. That one finds its way out of bounds, but we'll keep it right here. Here we go. Out of bounds, and we're staying right here. Now let's see what they do with the inbounds play on the baseline. Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Well, it's a silly foul right there, but look at his face.
And it's blocked. Offensively, they get into their zone motion. Goes up with it. And score it. On the left wing, gave it up. He shoots from the corner. The missed shot. And they go into their motion offense, working with 4 around 1 here.
Well, you know, the key to this offense, you better have a big guy on the inside who can be effective, and then a big guy who has versatility, who can step out. And they certainly have the elements to make this offense work.
They're working around the arc. He unloads a 3. Off the mark. Jumper scorches the net with a J. Looking for a good shot. For the bucket. That was nice.
So you're an eraser. I love shot blockers. They add such a dimension to your team.
Working it around the perimeter. Goes up for two. Off the glass and no good. On the dribble, gives it up in the lane. Knocked it down. This guy can really score in a variety of ways down on the low block, Dick.
I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Nessler. He's worked hard to develop a variety of post moves. Just a complete post player.
Trying to pack it inside. Takes his jumper. Can't connect.
Up and inside.
With the jumper. Off the mark. Goes up with a shot.
Excellent jump shot right there.
Working around the perimeter. He attempts the three. Can't seem to find the stroke from the arc, Dick.
And they're missing wide open looks too, Brad.
Time to pick up the defense here now. Jackson handles the feed. He lets it fly. That is a dagger in the heart, that shot, Dick.
Hey, they lost focus here. They need a timeout to regroup, Brad.
The crowd continues to chant.
Who says there's no such thing as a home court advantage?
Now they work it around the perimeter. Lets it fly. Missed it. Davis is spent right now emotionally, Dick.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see this, Brad. I feel for him. Turnover by the senior.
Gave it up. He takes the three. He rips the nets for another score.
He's absolutely unconscious.
Coach calls a timeout. We'll be back with more in a moment. Do you think they switch things around here for the moment, Dick?
I don't think so, but we'll wait and see, Brad.
The Gators move into their zone motion offense.
Well, the key to zone motion offense is you got to get good ball movement. If you get good ball movement to get the zone to really slide and use the skip pass to make it tough for that zone to adjust.
And a momentary look from three-point land. He shoots from the deep corner. The Seminoles have got to continue to get him the ball.
They need to keep getting him the ball. It's simple.
So, Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a four around with a post guy on the interior. And they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with four people on the exterior.
There's the rejection. Bust the J. On the dribble, gives it up. He rejects it. Martin handles the pass.
Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Jumper won't go. Davis handles the pass. Moving it around the perimeter. And now the fadeaway jumper. Missed the jumper. On the outside. He shoots from the corner. Can't get the shot to go. Looking for a good shot. He tries the three. Knocks it down. How about the shooting clinic from three-point land, Dick? It's been unbelievable.
Hey, man, oh, man, they've got the three-ball dropping. It's been a lot of fun to watch. Watch for things to open up inside now that they've caught fire from the outside.
The Gators have been great in this first half, really taking it to their rivals.
I'll tell you, it's not exactly close right now, but there is too much on the line for either team to let up.
The Seminoles set up in their zone motion. Down in the low block, goes up with it, nails the jumper.
Excellent spacing, that's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. So, Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a four around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with four people on the exterior.
The Gators have a player spotting up on the three. Richard handles the feed from three-point range. And score it! They work the perimeter.
Uncharacteristic mistake by the senior.
They work it around the perimeter. Hard foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots. You know, seniors are important because they bring so much to the team. Leadership, motivation, and a sense of accountability. It's their last year, so you know they want to make it a memorable one.
Cashed it in. Both free throws go.
Terrific block shot, though. He's a dominator blocking shots on the interior.
Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket. If you want to know how aggressive a team is, you check to see how many times they go to the free throw line. That's a great indicator.
He doesn't miss that opportunity either. They've got him trapped here, Dick.
Look at that trap, Brad.
Traps in place, Dick. they'll bring it up. Richard receives the pass. Shoots. No. Pushes it up. Unloads a three. Busts the jumper. Work the perimeter.
Spacing's so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
Three. Can't connect. All right, let's check in third member of our team again. Here's Aaron Andrews.
Coach has been pretty active over here on the sideline, providing some quality feedback to his players. I overheard him saying that he really likes the manner in which they've been playing. The up-tempo style is what they're known for and what they've been demonstrating so far. Don't look for that to change.
Our trusty sideline reporter, Aaron Andrews, keeping everyone on their toes there on the sideline. Now looking to create with a ball screen.
Hey, the pick and roll is one play that so many teams use these days.
And has it rejected.
Defense did a great job with that blocked shot.
And sinks the shot. For two. He gets it to go. With the J. Nails a sweet jumper. Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper. About 7 minutes remaining. The Gators have a hot hand right now that's scoring for them at the moment.
Brady's on fire.
Tries for two. He gets the bucket to fall. Did a great job of getting to the hoop on that one, Richard.
He had one thing on his mind, and that was getting to the goal. Mission accomplished. There's the trap.
On the outside, on the top of the circle. Scores it. The shot from the baseline.
Excellent jump shot right there.
Looking to move it around the perimeter. We're at the 6-minute mark with a bucket. Nice shot. He shoots from the top of the key. Dick, he's in a serious rhythm.
Hey, that's because he's getting the ball in rhythm, Brad. Very important. Look at that spacing.
He shoots.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Gave it up. Goes up for two. That's good. A great drive to the hoop right there, Dick.
Doing a wonderful job putting the ball on the floor and getting into the painted area.
They'll work it around the arc. We're at the 5-minute mark. On the left side. From the corner. He sinks another basket. What are they going to do with this guy, Dick?
I don't know, Brad, but they better do it quickly.
Looking for a good shot. For two. He drains the bucket. Working it around the perimeter. Tries to swat it away. Turnaround jumper. He hits a bullseye again.
Hey, he's feeling it from everywhere, baby.
On the dribble, gives it up. From the top of the circle. The missed shot. About 4 minutes remaining on the game clock.
Unusual mistake there by the senior.
Thomas handles the pass. Puts up the J. Nope. For the bucket. Gets it to fall. That's a great drive to the basket.
He had one thing on his mind, and that was getting to the goal. Mission accomplished.
Davis handles the pass. He shoots from the top of the circle. Off the mark. Clayton receives the ball.
Trying to go inside.
Goes up for two. Missed the jumper. Thomas handles the feed. We're at the 3-minute mark. Davis receives the pass. My goodness, Dick, have you ever seen such poor shooting before?
This display of poor shooting is appalling, Brad. Coach has got to be upset with his team right now. Up and inside.
For two. Goes in. They work it around the perimeter. Number 10 is whistled for the foul. Third team foul. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
As we take a look at the sophomore.
It's important to have kids like this on your team. They've had a year of experience, but they are still hungry to prove themselves to their teammates and coaches.
He makes it. Pushes it up. He attempts the trifecta. Off the mark. We're at the 2-minute mark. Now they work it around the perimeter. He shoots from right of the circle. Knocked it down. Cross court. He shoots from the deep corner. Busts the J. Great job of occupying the high post, which ultimately leads to a scoring opportunity.
Well, they're doing a great job running their offense, working it through the high post. That's what they need to do.
Turnover committed by the senior. The Gators looking to attack now in transition. Tries for two. Sinks the shot. We're at the 1-minute mark. Fires away. Busts the jumper. How about the great job of getting to the basket right there, Dick?
When you drive with conviction, good things happen. Sometimes it's the basket, sometimes you get fouled.
Takes the jumper. Scorches the net with a J. Momentary look from three-point land. Shoots from outside. Shot clock is dead. Gave it up. Jumper. And come up short. Jackson handles the feed. They get it to go. When you're known as a slasher, the defense has to be ready for your drive.
Defensively, you always have to be aware of guys like that.
At halftime, the Gators are down by 16. Florida State filled up the scoring column with 3 balls, Dick, in that first half.
That's right, partner, and no one really stepped out to contest them. And I'll tell you, they made them pay. They knocked them down all half long.
EA, Aaron Andrews, standing by with an update regarding the rivalry. Aaron?
Both coaches had similar takes at the half. They want their team to start the second half as if the score is 0-0. They both insisted that that approach, that mentality, is what you have to start the second half.
Thanks, EA, our third member of our team and our sideline reporter, keeping us up to date with what's taking place behind the scenes and around the bench. Good job, EA. So, Dick, so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other 4 will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a 4 around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with 4 people on the exterior. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Nails the J.
Bad decision there by the senior.
Pushing in transition. And that was just coast to coast for the score. Moving it around the perimeter. He launches a 3. Knocks it down. The student body is rocking tonight.
They want to win just as bad as anyone else in the building.
Jumper won't go. Cross court. He puts up the J. The Gators have found a player who cannot seem to miss, Dick.
They need to keep feeding him the ball. It's simple.
On the outside, the Gators pushing the ball in transition. He hammers it home.
You can almost see that coming. They were a little bit lazy on the defensive end. Mr. Excitement with that jam.
Davis receives the pass.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Looking for a good shot. For the bucket. The layup is good. On the wing. And a timeout's called. We got a break in the action. Stay tuned for more NCAA basketball coverage. The Seminoles lead as we go to the timeout. Stay tuned for more NCAA action right after this. Can we expect a little change in direction here, Dick?
I wouldn't be surprised if the schemes change somewhat.
Looks like they're setting up into their zone motion. The turn, a fadeaway jumper. The missed shot. And now there's a whistle and a foul. Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits the foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket.
Step to the line for the free throw. He hits the first shot. They're nailing the free ones tonight, Mr. Vitale.
Hey, this is where you win and lose games, Brad.
Got them both.
Oh, he drained it. Nothing but nylon, MBN.
A great trap initiated by the defense. On the dribble, gives it up. And now getting set up here in a 4-round one.
Well, the 4-round one motion offense is a good offense when the team has a big guy who can play with his back toward the basket and another big who can play on the perimeter. A lot of teams will play this offense.
Goes up. The Gators have got to continue to get him the ball.
Daddy's on fire.
They work it into a double team on the post. Off the mark.
Excellent spacing. That's so important to a good offensive set. It's even more important to have talented guards like they have.
Yeah, that helps. It looks as though the students are all wound up and ready to agitate the opposition.
The student body looks like they're ready to terrorize the opposition.
They work the perimeter. He looks for three. Nope. Rebound.
Fill the lanes. That's the only way they'll be able to get some fast break opportunities.
He shoots from downtown. Busts the J. Pull-up jumper from way out. Can't connect. Jackson handles the pass. They work it around the perimeter. He wants a three. Missed it.
Nice step in it, man. Take a look right here. Little Barishnikov in shorts. Little ballerina hanging in the air.
He's a jack of all trades. Cross court. Looks at the three.
If they can get off some good shots and easy buckets, they might turn around this awful stretch of shooting for them, Brad.
Easier said than done, though, right now, Dick. Goes up with a shot. Off the mark. Clayton handles the feed. Puts up the jumper. The friendly bounces aren't going their way at the moment, Dick.
They need to get some easier looks, Brad.
He goes up with it. Nails the J. He puts up the tray. Perfectly executed. That's a foul. Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
You know, when a team shoots this well from the line, playing aggressive defense can come back to haunt you.
You'd love to see a team take pride in shooting a high percentage from the line.
Gets two at the charity stripe. They've got a three-point shooter spotting up. Work the perimeter.
Spacing so important. Get 15 to 17 feet apart.
The shot won't fall. He's getting punished on defense.
You don't win games that way, Brad.
Out on the wing. He tries the jumper. Scores it. That's a good-looking drive with a kick out there, Dick.
That's good offense for them. Attack the paint, suck the defense in, and then kick it out to the shooter.
Gave it up. Jumper. They got it. Dumps it in. He pulls up with a jumper. The Seminoles have a hot hand right now that's scoring for them at the moment.
They need to keep feeding the ball. It's simple.
Goes up for two. He drains the shot. A nice job of getting to the hole right there, Dick.
He had one thing on his mind, and that was getting to the goal. Mission accomplished.
Buries it home. Out on the right wing. And now the fadeaway jumper.
Hey, when are these guys going to be able to make a shot?
In the post, he shoots the jumper and come up short. On the dribble, gives it up.
Great effort defensively. He says, "Thou shalt not enter thy lane, baby. Get it out of here. I'm the landlord."
Isolated on the outside. They work it around the arc, looking for the open jumper for two. He shows the sweet touch. Gave it up. He bombs from outside. Missed the jumper. Look at these fans. They're loving it.
It's electrifying in here.
On the dribble, gives it up. Goes up with it.
Jumper didn't look pretty, I can tell you that. That baby was ugly.
Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket.
Rivalry is the theme. Let's go courtside to EA. Aaron Andrews. Well, we expected a lot more than this, Aaron Andrews, and this ball game really has not lived up to the potential when you have rivals like these two.
Well, guys, not much to report here. This rivalry was an interesting one in that the score was never all that close. It seems as though adrenaline levels were too high and resulted in poor performance. As I hear on the sidelines, this has definitely been a learning experience.
All right, thanks, Aaron.
Makes those free throws count. Let's go back on that campus as BMOC. Big man on campus, baby.
Fed the low block. Traps in place, Dick. That spin move's not going to work against a defense like that.
I tell you, they did a great job scouting post play because they were really anticipating the spin.
Puts it on the floor and up and under. Jumper won't go. Davis handles the pass. He puts up the J. The missed shot. And again, down court in a hurry. Down in the low block, trying to work the lane.
They're trying to build an entire neighborhood with all those bricks, Brad.
They need some buckets, and they need them in a hurry. On the outside. Jumper. Nails the jumper. Looking to move it around the perimeter. He shoots from the deep corner. My goodness, Dick, have you ever seen such poor shooting before?
They can't buy one, Brad. This is embarrassing.
Down inside. He takes the shot from the baseline. Knocked it down.
Look at that spacing. Silly mistake.
They'll work it around the arc. Tries blocked. And Nice-looking jumper in the lane. Gave it up. Puts up the J. Nails a sweet jumper. Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Well, it's a silly foul right there, but look at his face. His facial expression tells it all.
He shoots from right of the circle. Can't connect. I think they're trying to make a statement. Well, if there is such a thing as a good foul, that was probably it.
Sure was, Brad. He fouled to prevent the easy basket.
Well, I'm not sure this is the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He really knows how to focus in on the target during free throws. He converts on that free throw line, and that's major.
For the bucket. No good from the field. Knocks it down. You always want your players going hard to the basket like that, right, Dick?
That's a great job, Brad. Using his athleticism to get to the hoop and convert.
Goes up for two. And he misses the shot. 8 minutes left in the game clock. Now let's check back in now on our Star Watch player. Oh, and he's not going to be happy with that call.
Well, it's a silly foul right there, but look at his face. His facial expression tells it all.
Zone offense now. On the dribble, gives it up. He shoots from right of the circle. Missed it. For two. He gets the bucket. And they go into their motion offense, working with 4 around 1 here.
I love the 4 around 1, especially when you got a big guy who can pass the ball exceptionally well as score. Now you got to give help on him, and it leaves people open on the perimeter, and they better be able to make that open jump shot.
Buries it. We're at the 7-minute mark. Looking for a good shot. Tries for 2. He buries the shot. Three-pointer. The Seminoles have found a player who cannot seem to miss, Dick.
Brad, he's on fire.
Working it around the perimeter. Turnaround jumper.
Nothing but nylon. Nice, smooth turnaround jumper. The only negative, he's falling away. If he misses, he's got no rebound in the building. Double team now, bad angle.
6 minutes left on the game clock. Jackson handles the feed. He throws it up from downtown. Off the mark.
Up inside. Turnover committed by the senior.
For the bucket. Great shot. The shooting guard takes the pass. The Gators have got to continue to get him the ball.
They need to keep feeding him the ball. It's simple.
Davis handles the pass. With the J. Knocks it down. Takes it strong to the hoop.
He knows how to use his strength, Brad. That's such an important skill. You've got to know how to use it without being called for the foul.
With the runner. You betcha. Gave it up. He tries the three ball. Off the mark. Fans will be celebrating tonight, Dick. This one's out of reach.
Well, it's simple. They came out, executed a game plan, and ended up on top.
Richard receives the ball. Bad decision there by the senior. On the dribble, gives it up. 4 minutes left on the game clock. Out on the wing. He tries to knock down the three. He might be on his way to a career game, partner.
Well, he will, Brad, if they don't get somebody on him in a hurry.
Time out on the floor, folks. More ESPN coverage coming up right after this. And we're back. Dick Vitale and Brad Nessler with you here, ready for the inbound after that timeout. The Gators now looking to run their stuff against this zone.
Boy, I'll tell you what, man. The zone motion offense creates a lot of opportunities if you get ball movement and player movement. If you get people to step into the gaps in the zone and reverse the ball, you'll get good shots.
Oh, it looked like he had an easy basket coming up, but the defense commits a foul instead.
Great play there, Brad. He was able to foul him in order to prevent the easy basket. Hey, Brad, you want to get to the line early and often. You end up getting your opponents into foul trouble, and it's also an opportunity to get some points.
And he got them both. They have found their stroke at the stripe tonight, Dick.
This has always been an excellent free throw shooting bunch.
They've got him trapped. The ball stripped. Martin at the top of the key. The layup counts and the foul.
He went hard to the hoop, knowing he was going to get fouled.
Well, I don't know if there's such a thing as a good foul, but that might have been one right there, Dick.
Hey, Mr. Nessler, I like that type of play. He's saying to the defense, no easy baskets for you. We're going to force you to make shots.
Steps to the line for the freebie. It goes in. They're shooting extremely well from the stripe tonight, Dick.
Yeah, they're making their coaches look good for making them shoot extra free throws every day.
He just can't escape the pressure.
What a great defensive trap there.
Goes up for two. Not this time. Clayton receives the ball. So Dick's so important now at the point. The point guard will set things up and the other four will go to work.
Well, you know what they're doing is a four around with a post guy on the interior, and they're trying to get that ball to the inside, but they're playing with four people on the exterior.
Well, he commits an intentional foul there to prevent the easy basket.
Well, it's a smart play, Brad, especially if you can afford to use a personal foul. I like his mentality. No easy basket. He goes to the free throw line. First one is good.
They're seeing them all fall from the line tonight.
That's a crucial plus down the stretch, Brad.
Both free throws go. They're making good use of their free throw opportunities tonight.
Good free throw shooting teams seem to always give themselves a chance to win.
The Gators are on the run. About 3 minutes remaining. He shoots from outside. And off the mark. Gave it up. He goes up with it. Jumper won't go. Goes and gets it.
As soon as you get that defensive rebound, you should be looking to push the ball.
They go into the low block. Now looking for the ball screen, Dick.
Hey, the two-man game, Brad. So many teams incorporate it into their scheme because it works.
They work it around the perimeter. For two. Gets the J to fall. From the top of the circle. And score it. About 2 minutes remaining on the game clock. On the dribble, gives it up. Rejects it. Busts the jumper. You always want your players going hard to the basket like that, right, Dick?
I'll tell you, he's really attacking the goal. He's going in fearless, and he's absolutely attacking the defense.
On the right side. He attempts the three. Missed the jumper. Pushes it up.
Great anticipation defensively.
Now they work it around the perimeter. From the top of the circle. Perfectly executed. We're at the 1 minute mark. Unloads. Poor decision. He has no business taking that shot.
Yeah, that's horrible, Mr. Nessler. Horrible shot selection.
The Seminoles have a hot hand right now that's scoring for them at the moment.
Daddy's on fire.
And a momentary look from three-point land. Nails the J. Trying to feed inside.
I love that block shot, Brad. Really gives you a lot of momentum.
Gave it up. That one's blocked from behind.
Great rotation by the D. I love it. Trying to get that ball movement, get that good spacing.
Puts it on the floor and up and under. The missed shot. The power forward takes the pass. Can't connect. Dick, all the hype and hoopla prior to this rivalry game, and it didn't pan out the way we expected, really.
Well, everybody was really keyed up, expected a great game, but they got the great start early, and that was it. It was blowout city.